actually going to be doing soft spoken. I don't believe I've done that on this channel. Forgive me if I'm a little bit sick. You know how I made that video weeks ago about being sick? I'm still a little bit, so but today we're going to do soft spoken just because I feel like that's the best way to read a book. And yes, you guessed by the title, this is a Pride Month video. This channel and everyone in it is supportive of the LGBTQ plus community. Happy Pride Month. So I was going through my stuff because I've been moving, which is why last video looked a little bit haphazard and this video looks like this. I am now at my PC. I finally have my PC over here, and as I was going through my books specifically, I found a book that I was so excited to show you because it is, in my opinion, well, it is a book about pride. It's kind of a comedy book, so there will be some funny parts, and I'll sort of explain it, but first I will show you what it is. If the exposure will work. Let me fix the exposure really fast. Okay. Sorry, I need a thumbnail. Please drop me some tips in the comments on how to get a proper thumbnail. I don't know if I tried to take a picture with my iPhone and use that. It said the file was not right and it was too big. So usually what I was doing was taking screenshots from my videos. So I thought I would do that. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. I think the exposure is better now. The light is now on above my head. And this book is called A Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo. I'm so glad that you can read it and that it's not backwards. So let me go into a small explanation of what this book is and what it means. So basically, at least a year or two ago, oh my God, 3 or 4 years ago, that's a long time. John Oliver, one of my favorite comedians, he is so incredibly smart. He has a show called Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and he usually every week would choose a topic to do a research piece on. It's filled with research, evidence, but also comedy. That's why I watch the show. I learn about the current political and economic events that are going on, but I also have a really good laugh. So he did a piece, I say a piece meaning a 20-minute episode, on Mike Pence, the former president, vice president, sorry, of the United States. And this is not, I don't want to spout any political beliefs. Mike Pence was not very supportive of gay rights when he was in office. And so to combat that and sort of make it poke fun at it, John Oliver created a book about the real life bunny of Mike Pence and his family. His bunny's name is Marlon Bundo, and this book is called A Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo, and it is a book about gay pride and gay rights and just acceptance of all love, I guess you could say. So I'm going to try to hold it in a way that you can sort of read it, but I'm mostly going to be reading it to you and showing you the pictures because I'm a preschool teacher now, and that's what I do every day. It says written by Marlon Bundo with Jill Twiss, illustrated by E.G. Keller. And page flipping is hopefully going to be a nice trigger for you. Gosh, this is so cute. It says, meet Marlon Bundo, a lovely bunny who lives at the Naval Observatory with his grandpa, the Vice President of the United States. Remember, this is back when he was. But on this very special day, Marlon's life is about to change forever. Okay. I love the checkered bow tie. Here's the beautiful title page. He's so cute. It says, "Hello, my name is Marlon Bundo, and I am a bunny. I live with Mom, Grandma, and Grandpa in an old stuffy house on the grounds of the U.S. Naval Observatory." Sorry, the AC. "That's because my grandpa is the vice president. His name is Mike Pence. But this story isn't going to be about him because he isn't very fun. This story is about me because I'm very, very fun." Let me turn down the gain a little bit so you don't have to hear quite as much of that. This is the story of my very special day. My very special day started out like every other day. I woke up all alone. Then I ate a fine bunny breakfast all alone while I watched the news all alone. You can see it's Bunders and Cooper. I love that kind of joke. After breakfast, I hopped to the garden to look at the flowers and say hello down there to the bugs. Hello, Phil. Hello, Dennis. See, this is such a cute little book. You'll see soon why, unfortunately, I can't read this to, say, like my preschool class, just because of its subject matter. So, but it's unfortunate, but it's true. But that's why I'm reading it to you. That is when I saw him. He was a big fluffy bunny with the floppiest floppy ears and the bushiest bushy tail. He was bunny beautiful. I was standing still, but being near him made me feel like my heart was still hopping. He's gorgeous. "My name is Marlon," I said, "but my family calls me Botus. It's short for a bunny of the United States. It's a long story." "My name is Wesley, and my family calls me Wesley," said Wesley. Wesley and I hopped together all around the garden. We hopped over daisies. We hopped over tiny carrots that weren't ready to grow up and be lunches yet. We hopped over Phil and Dennis. Then you've got Phil and Dennis on this side. They were trying to play chess. I think chess. They're intelligent. They can play chess. Let's see. Once we had hopped through every part of the garden, we didn't want to stop hopping, so we hopped right inside the old stuffy house. We hopped up and down the creaky stairs and made beautiful creaky stair music together. We hopped through the kitchen and maybe left a few bunny prints. Here's the little bunny footprints. Oh no, there's the vice president. We hopped through very boring meetings with very boring people. I mean, I feel like Mike Pence should have let his bunny into his meetings. It was a very good hop. It was the best hop, and I realized something. When I hopped with Wesley, my old stuffy house didn't feel lonely anymore. At the end of our hop, I said, "Wesley, I don't want to hop without you ever again." And Wesley said, "That's funny, because I never want to hop without you, Marlon Bundo, ever again." And we both said, "We will get married and hop together forever." You'd think that'd be the end of the story, but it's not. "Hello, everyone," we said to all the animals in the garden. "Hello, Phil and Dennis the bugs, and Pumpernickel, who is a badger, and Scooter, who is a turtle, and Dill Prickle, who is a hedgehog, and Mr. Paws, who is a very good dog. Hello, all of you. We are getting married, so we can hop together forever." "Hooray!" said Phil and Dennis the bugs, and Pumpernickel, who is a badger, and Scooter, who is a turtle, and Dill Prickle, who is a hedgehog, and Mr. Paws, who is a very good dog. "Hooray!" said all of our friends, because that is what friends say. They're so supportive. If I were in my class, I'd be like, "See, friends support each other." Wait, said a scary voice. You can't get married. I think I know who that is. I think that's Mike Pence. We looked around and saw that the scary voice was coming from the stink bug. Let me tell you a little bit about the stink bug. The stink bug was in charge. He was important. None of the other animals could quite work out why he was in charge or how he was important, but he was. And that meant he made the rules. That meant all the animals listened to him, even though he was, and this is very true, very stinky. Boy bunnies don't marry boy bunnies, said the stink bug. Boy bunnies have to marry girl bunnies. But this is the bunny I love, said Wesley. And this is the bunny I love, said me, Marlon Bundo. Just being next to Wesley made me a little braver. Too bad, said the stink bug. I am the stinkiest and I am important. I am the stinkiest and I am in charge. Boy bunnies marry boy bunnies, marry girl bunnies. Girl bunnies marry boy bunnies. That is the way it has always been. You are different, and different is bad. The other animals whispered nervously among themselves. Pumpernickel, who is a badger, came forward. I am different too, he said. I eat my sandwich's crust first. Me too. I am different too, said Dill Prickle, who is a hedgehog. I read the... Where you go? There we go. I read the ends of books before I read the beginnings, just to make sure they're not too sad for me. Oh my goodness, he's holding Old Yeller. I am different too, said Mr. Paws, who is a very good dog. Sometimes I sniff butts and I don't know why. Okay, well that's not... These things are not quite the same as your sexual orientation, but okay. Everyone is different, and different is not bad, said Scooter, who is a turtle. Different is special. Wait, said Mr. Paws, who is a very good dog and also a very smart dog. Wait a minute. We can decide who is in charge. We get to decide who is important. We can vote. And on this very special day, all the animals voted on who they wanted to have in charge. They chose... Did you see their choices? Not the stink bug. The stink bug won. No, he didn't win. He had one. Not the stink bug had 8. Hooray, said me, Marlon Bundo. Hooray, said Wesley. Hooray, said all of our friends, because that is what friends say. No, boomed the stink bug. Boy bunnies can't marry boy bunnies. You are not in charge. So Wesley and I got married. We had 2 handsome groom's otters named Muffins and Cubby, and a flower mouse named Hiccup. We ate and drank and danced the hokey pokey. Dill Prickle was especially good. And the ceremony was performed by a cat named Pajama, who brought her wife as a date. After we ate and drank and danced, we went home together. We have to get some sleep, Marlon. Tomorrow we leave for our bunnymoon. It's Wolf Blitzer. For BNN. Bunny News Network, maybe. Because it doesn't matter if you love a girl bunny or a boy bunny or eat your sandwich backward or forward. Stink bugs are temporary and love is forever. And they have a little kid. They have a little baby bunny. Love is forever. There we go. For every bunny who has ever felt different. Oh my god, no. It was not made in 2018. That's 5 years. Okay. Marlon Bundo is a very fun bunny who recently relocated to Washington, D.C. from his home in Indiana. He enjoys hopping through the garden, eating all his vegetables, and hula hooping. And on the back it has some cute testimonials that are not real. The Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo is a masterpiece, a real tour de force of great literature. Ooh, a castle, said Bubbles the goldfish. This book was delicious, says an anonymous grizzly bear. I know garbage. I've spent my life in garbage, and Marlon Bundo is not garbage, says Waffles the raccoon. Ugh, says every cat. That's so cute. So, clearly, I really love this book. My mom knew I loved it so much that she ordered it online, and it was like $25 and whatever, and no, $18.99, and had it shipped and gave it to me for Christmas back then. Because even though I am not in the LGBTQ community, I am, I would say, an ally. And this book is just like a good representation to me of art. I believe that art, whether it's comedy or using your powers for good, I think John Oliver using his influence to create a book like this that pokes fun at a man in charge of a country who doesn't support many of the people in it. Like I said, I'm not trying to spout views or anything, but to poke fun at that and spread the message that love is important, and love is everlasting, and that we need to care about one another and not judge, and show that love, I think, is so special and so important. And I love this book, and it's just so cute and so powerful. Now, my stance on showing it to like children, I personally wouldn't, just because they don't really need to know about politics, right? Like, this was a political, like, poking fun at a political thing, and that's probably the main reason. Obviously, I think kids should learn to have, you know, pride in that community. But yeah, this book is a little bit heavy, I'd say. I don't know. But it's so cute. If you want to show this video to your kids, I'm totally fine with that, though. I just wouldn't read it to my students. I'd feel like I'd get in trouble or something. But it is so sweet, and I'm not sure if it's still available on John Oliver's website. If it is, I will give a link below. And thank you so much for watching. I will put a link below if you would like to join my Discord. I'm starting to post about different stuff on there. And I want to get back into streaming a little bit. I want to get back into making more videos, maybe more gaming videos. But thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and happy Pride Month. And I hope you enjoyed my reading of A Day in the Life of Marlon Bundo. Have a good night, guys.